name is Delroy Madden. I'm a representative of the Trinity Academy. My role is the deputy principal there. And today, basically, I'm here to discuss with you guys the benefits of being a part of the GIS program, GISS program.
What are the benefits of receiving a grant like this?
So far, we have experienced quite a few benefits. One of the main benefits that we have recognized is the way students are responding to, climate change in itself, separate and apart from the fact that we are in the tropics and we know how hurricanes and storms generally affect us. We feel as though one of the most important benefits would be the fact that given that is a school and we are pushing towards doing our exams online and so forth, that in the event that we were supposed to suffer from some outage, then this initiative will basically kick into action. For students in terms of their climate awareness, I feel as though the students are very much aware of what is happening now. A lot of our parents, they do make mention to the fact that Trinity Academy is located in a strategic location, and that is we call that the Green Corridor. So our students, they're very much into the planting of trees and so on, because they, as I said, that they are aware of climate change, carbon emission and so on. So a lot of the students are really interested in riding their bikes and so on to school. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but it does go to show that they are aware of what's happening. So the driving of the cars and so on, which is definitely speeding up the amount of carbon that is emitted. They are very much interested in introducing that through different means of transportation, as I mentioned, riding their bikes.
Could you speak to the level of expectations that the school will have from getting a system like this?
Yes, I think one of our expectation, or my expectation in particular, would be for the system to be fully installed. As it is right now, our system is partially installed, and we definitely see where it would serve us better when it is fully installed, to the point where we no longer have to be so dependent on electricity from APUA. We're hoping that at some point in time we will be able to feed back to the grid, or at least sell something that we can possibly use to help in the development of our educational institution.
Elaborate on these activities that your students are involved in.
Okay, so we have we call it, it's basically a farm, but it's not the traditional farm. I wouldn't say it's a traditional farm. What most of our students would have done is as simple as the 5-liter water bottle. This is a cucumber plant that was provided to me by one of my students. It's a 5-liter water bottle, as I made mention to earlier. That's basically what it is. So what you're seeing there is the string, the mop string, and it's basically a cotton-like string. And it feeds itself from this here, which is basically a reservoir. All right, so there's no need to water this plant. You just simply put the water in the reservoir and you put it in there, and you pretty much leave it until it's time for harvest. So it's just about putting on some plants. I'm not sure you can have some fruit. So very soon, maybe about a week or two from now, I'll definitely have some cucumbers. Without the Italian government and Antigua and Barbuda, as well, in collaboration with the environmental division, none of this would have been possible. So we must definitely give thanks to those parties. I must also give thanks to other very important stakeholders, and those would include basically the head of the school, Trinity Academy, that's Adiola Matthew, as well as the students and parents who would have basically take this project head on, and they're very serious about it. So we must give thanks to those persons. We're hoping to see a lot more receptiveness from the parents as well as the community as well, because I believe that a lot of us are speaking of climate change and how it will ultimately affect us, but we are not doing much to curb our behaviors. So, with that said, I must give thanks to those persons who have actually taken the step to make a difference.